So, we're somewhere on the M4, near Newport Gwent that is, not any of the other Newports. And where are we going, Jeff? Where are we headed?
Well, we're heading west to Swansea.
Abertawe.
Yes.
What are we doing there?
Well, we're going to meet the new addition to the Classics World fleet.
Which is, well, it's Welsh, Gilburn, something like that, right?
No, we are acquiring a blue oval.
Subaru.
Not a Subaru. It is, I think you can justifiably call it a classic Ford.
Okay. We're talking 70s, 80s, 90s?
Early 90s. Yes.
Mark 5 Escort.
A car that wasn't available from the early 80s. Come on, I'm narrowing it down now.
Yeah, so Sierra then, is it?
It is a Sierra, yes.
Sierra.
But not just any Sierra.
Haven't had a Sierra for a long time, yeah.
It's a very much a last of the line Sierra, a 1.6 Azura.
Ooh, the Azura with the controversial hooded dash.
Yeah, and the tinted rear lights. So it's one of the very final Sierras to be produced before the launch of the Mondeo.
Right.
And I think, actually, when was the last time you saw a fairly standard 1.6 late model Sierra?
No, not a standard one, no. Has it got the joystick speaker control for the fader?
Now you're asking me a question I don't know. I haven't seen it at length. In fact, I've never seen it, so this could be an interesting trip for us.
Let's hope it's there when we arrive.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, we're about 60 miles away, so catch up with us later when we see if it's actually there.
But first, our friends at Lancaster Insurance are running monthly giveaways. You can win all sorts, from experience days to tools, restaurant vouchers and tech. So check the video description for full details and to enter.
So we've picked up the Sierra. First impression's not bad. What do you think of it, Jeff? You've been driving.
Well, I think we've found a minter, to be honest with you.
She's clean, isn't she?
Very, very clean. All the places you expect to see rust on a Sierra, bottom of the doors, around the rear wheel arches, anything like that. Well, there just isn't any, is there?
Yeah, it's pretty solid, this one. It's lost a bit of shine, hasn't it? So that's your weekend sorted, isn't it?
Yeah,
get the mop out. Yeah, it is super clean inside. It's a turny handle car though. You've got turny handles for the windows, you've got a turny handle for the sunroof, and you've got a turny handle for the seat height. You know, it's all manual.
And no central locking.
No central locking, no, but you have got 5 gears, radio cassette. We've even got the code for the radio. What about that? That never happens. And you have a stack of history there, Jeff. That is...
Service books, a huge folder full of everything. I mean, also a handbook for an Escort, and I believe a Fiesta as well. So, you know, just to cover every base. But like,
get them listed tomorrow.
Look at the wheels. I mean, these special edition Azura wheels, they're unmarked and they've got fairly new tyres on.
Yeah, you've got lots of tread.
This is a proper survivor car, isn't it?
And you've got a boot spoiler.
A boot spoiler. Check this out as well. A whole box full of genuine Ford spares.
We've got a stack of spares, and it's all Ford stuff too.
Yeah.
It's the sort of stuff you just can't get anymore. We've got a cam belt, yeah, we got air filters, Motorcraft, I think, gasket set for something. This is a serious car. Yeah, and we've even got, look at this, we've got the pull-down rear seats, fold-down seats. You can get a bike in the back here, Jeff. Push chair.
Under the bonnet of this Sierra is a 1.6 Pinto engine. Now, I expected a CVH because the Sierra Azura we drove recently, also a K-Reg, had a CVH in it, but this one has a Pinto. So I can only assume that Ford basically used up what they had left.
Maybe this one's just a few months older.
Yeah, or is a few months older, but only 70,000 miles. You can see how clean the coolant is. There's years of life left.
That's all what you want to see, really, isn't it? Basic standard engine bay. The crowning glory is just here, and that is the 70,559 miles, which is, you know, low for a K-Reg car. Here you've got the massive blanking plate where the electric window switches are on different, better models. Yeah, look at that, cassette. Yeah, it's all there. What a car, what a survivor. Not like a Golf.
I'm pleased to report the Sierra made it home successfully from Wales. I've since been on a few drives, leading a long one to Oxfordshire and back, and it really is performing really well. Impressive for a car that sat idle for the best part of 3 years. There's a few little things. I mean, with 75 brake horsepower, it's not a powerhouse, and there's possibly a little bit of wear in the steering column because it's quite woolly. There's a misfire now and again, which I'd put down to the car needing a service. We plan to do that anyway. Plugs, leads, filters, oil change. perhaps even a cam belt. I'd have to check when it's due. We've got a full service history, so we can go through that. But on time alone, I'd imagine it would need one. We are splitting hairs, and we're splitting hairs because I may have missed out the most important detail about this car. It didn't actually cost us any money. We received an email from a chap called Noel in Swansea offering us the car as long as it went to a good home and it wasn't broken up for parts. Well, we're hopeful we can give it a good home, but we certainly won't be breaking it up for parts, I can assure you of that. So what do we plan to do with it? Well, it would be wrong to profit from this car, so we're in early talks about getting involved with the Classic Car Loan Project, which gives younger classic car enthusiasts the chance to borrow a classic car for up to a year. Now, wouldn't that be a nice next chapter for this car if it could bring in a few new faces to the classic car scene? I'm sure Noel would be very happy with that, and it would be fitting for the car that he enjoyed for almost 30 years to have that kind of next chapter. But before that happens, we're going to service it, we're going to clean it up, and we're going to enjoy this Sierra for the nice, tidy, appreciating classic that it is. I'm a fan. I'm going to be a fan of any free car, but this one especially.
This video is proudly sponsored by Lancaster Insurance. Give them a call on 01480 400 889 for an insurance quote on your classic car. And don't forget to click the link in the video description to enter their latest competition.